My name is Carol Valenzuela.
Annie Richter.
Emily Fanais, and I'm a battalion chief at Vista Fire Department. Today we welcome approximately 20 young females that are interested in the fire service called Ignite Your Potential. It's a program for 3 days of just involving them in the fire service and hands-on physical abilities, agilities, and building their confidence and understanding the entry levels and the pathways within the fire service. We're going to break them out into stations, teach them the techniques used, especially with the women's bodies, using their lower body versus their upper body, and we're going to teach them the techniques used to be successful in the physical agility. We're going to have multiple apparatuses and fire crews with agencies supporting different structure stations, demonstrating fire behavior, SCBAs, our PPE demonstration. They're going to be pulling hose, they're going to be grabbing hydrants, they're going to be throwing ladders. It's going to be a big day for them of just the entry level of a firefighter. The turnout was great. Today's activities were classroom demonstration where we had multiple agencies speaking about their career paths within the fire service as women, whether it be going through nursing and becoming an ESO, or going to firefighter and then jumping over to fire prevention, or even the 911 dispatchers were here today. Also, we came out in the afternoon and did wildland drill training. So the girls were able to roll up hose, throw the hose, progressive hose lays, do wildland hiking and holding or carrying packs, and also the tools and scraping lines and demonstrating their abilities to get into shelters within an immediate amount of time. My favorite thing to see for these young girls was just the fact that they stepped out and were able to get into this program. They came in a little lacking some confidence in the morning. However, with the communication and all the agency support around us, they became very confident throughout the drills and all the stations performing wildland demonstrations today. And I thought that they had a really great time. The hope that I have for this program in the future is to make it that much more bigger. Right now, it's only a 3-day program with about 20 participants, but we want this to grow throughout every district, every agency, and we want pretty much every fire department agency to unite together, whether that be San Diego, Heartland Fire, East County, the southern, northern parts, to all unite together basically and bring an annual program together that we can foster and grow to promote more women in the fire service.
When I first started this career, my first foray into any type of first responder, public service, public safety career was my ocean lifeguarding experience. In that time, it was me and one other woman in an academy of 15 men. And then when I went to the fire academy, there was 4 of us of 40. The more that we progress and the more that these events happen, the more diversity we're gonna have in the fire service, which is really cool. My name is Annie Richter, and I am 29 years old. I feel really lucky because being on the other side of this, I've been exposed to Chief Fanais, probationary firefighter paramedic, Lucy Good, other women within the zone, and they had to forge their own path. And now they get to be mentors to myself, to the other women that are leading this, and then also the women who are participating. And I think that's really cool.
So I've always had an interest in healthcare, currently an EMT, and I didn't really have an interest in fire. But after taking this event, being with all these beautiful women, I think I'm more interested in fire. My name is Carol Valenzuela, and I am 25 years old. My thoughts going into this event, I kind of had no expectations, and so far I'm really loving it. I wasn't expecting how much community and how involved so many women are in this field and how supportive they are of each other.
It was cool. We had the girls, it was their first time with the hose packs, and those weigh about 40 pounds. And so I was a little bit worried that some of them were gonna be like, man, this fire service stuff is a bunch of baloney, just manual labor. And I've got this heavy backpack on and they're forcing me to wear long sleeves and a helmet. But I reassured them, wildland is just one part of the fire service.
One thing I wish I knew is how strenuous it would be physically with the equipment and exercising. That hike was, I need a nap. The hike was tough. It was so short though.
The hike was fun. It's definitely a lot hotter in Vista than it is in Oceanside. I wouldn't say that I wasn't looking forward to it, but rolling hose is not fun. And there was a whole station dedicated to rolling out hose and then rolling it back up. But I did learn a new roll today, so that's a good thing.
My favorite thing was pulling the hose and figuring out how to maneuver the hose and calling for water.
I I think it's just cool to see the group come in this morning a little bit more timid, and then by the end of the day, they're making connections with their peers and they're joking with each other, they're helping each other out. And so that's really my favorite thing. Like, we got to do some cool skills today, but seeing the progression just from the morning to the afternoon, I'm really excited to see what we're able to accomplish over the next couple of days and hopefully get some excited applicants and some really cool mentorship partnerships going on.
So far, we have gone over the basics of the fire industry and the hierarchy within the fire industry, different pathways you can take, and then we also did some outside work. I think today was really exciting and I learned a lot today, and I just hope to learn more and get to know more people within the fire industry. I would recommend this program to anybody, even if you're not interested in healthcare or the fire service. I think this is a really good opportunity for personal growth. I think that even if you're hesitant or you're reluctant to join an event like this, I think you should definitely go for it because it's a really good learning opportunity and really good to meet new people.
Someone hesitant signing up, coming to a program like this, I would say lean on the support system that you have that is positive, lean on the people that you know that are going to encourage you to be successful, and just know deep down that if you have passion and purpose for what you do, you're going to be successful yourself and you don't need other people to tell you that.
To anybody who's nervous about getting involved in an event like this, just try, just go. You don't know unless you go, you don't know unless you try. By not even attempting, you've taken yourself out of the game. Even if you come and maybe you don't succeed the first time, you're taking a step in the right direction. There are gonna be days where it's difficult, but the impact that you get to make in your community, the connections that you get to make with your crew, the connections you get to make with the public, really do make it all worth it. We all get to go back to our station as a crew and crack jokes, meet each other's families, cook together, eat together, work out together. So even though we have the paramilitaristic side, there's also a really big family aspect to it, which I've really enjoyed.
There's going to be a lot of struggles, whether it's life experience or just getting into your career path. The fire service is very difficult sometimes to get into, and I just say, even though these 3 days are going to be tough for you, just keep pushing through and lean on the support system that you have, and you're going to find that it's going to be a very successful weekend. So when it comes to this program, we've had a lot of dedication and commitment from supporting agencies, North County Fire, Oceanside, and obviously Vista Fire. Chief Washington, Chief McReynolds, and Chief Parsons all demonstrating such dedication of their fire department organization and their agency support to make this very successful was awesome to have.
Ditto.